All right, so I mentioned in the unboxing video of this base, I wanted to go ahead and do a quick video about the base itself. So what this is the IYV IPJB 500A. It is a flame maple and it has a 5 string. A couple quick things that I wanted to mention. Um, the first, I've actually had two of these now. The first one I got is this one. I got a second one um, to take advantage of a special that you can see on screen currently, right over there. And when I took advantage of that special, the second one I got looked like it had been repackaged. So that one went back. I kept this one. So I've got the original one from the unboxing video right here. So a couple quick things I wanted to mention. Over there, over there, $183.08. Phenomenal pricing. Definitely well worth the price when I purchased this initially. If you can get the $128 pricing, stop the video now or pause the video right now, go buy the base and come back. Because I've seen it only twice and it disappeared on me once. I had to come back in and I finally got it again this time. So go ahead and get that pricing because you are going to want to go ahead and add this to your guitars, guitars, basses. If you're a guitarist that want to try out playing some bass, great pricing on this bass, and it's a phenomenal bass. Let's get into this though. This is actually a good kind of a hybrid between a Fender PJ bass and a Sire Marcus Miller. So I had a Sire Marcus Miller M3. Pardon me, it was an M2. That was a phenomenal bass. A little bit different EQ than what this has, but it was a great bass. Played phenomenally. Very budget friendly. Nowhere near what this is budget friendly though. So configuration wise, you've got. Let me switch cameras here, and I will go ahead and bring this up so you guys can see it. There we go. So this has got your traditional P pickup, a J pickup, and then you've got your active EQ controls, volume, blend, your highs, your treble, mid, and bass. This switch is an on-off. It does nothing but on-off. There's also a push-pull here that goes from active to passive, and I'll show that here in just a second. So when I got this bass, when I showed it initially in the unboxing, I noticed that there was a little bit of fret sprout along the neck edge, and I have corrected that. There was also a little bit of relief in the fretboard, or the neck, I should say. So I have went ahead and adjusted the neck to go ahead and even that neck out just a little bit. So it's a little bit flatter. It doesn't have that scoop that you would see in when this came from Amazon. So flatten the neck. I did take a file to the ends of the frets just to knock that a little bit of an edge off of them. They're not quite perfect yet, but I'm going to take a different file to them that will not mark the wood. When I did these, it did mark the wood slightly. So you can see a little bit of fret or a little bit of file markings on it. The new fret files that I got are actually the files that have the flat edge on them. So they're going to go ahead and not mark that wood. The inlays they're great looking. They're like a green abalone. They're probably more of a resin, but they have a really nice look to them, and I can't fault anything on those. I went ahead and looked through them. I didn't see any gaps, no major filler. It just looks like it's in good shape. The logo right there, probably a little backwards on the camera, but it is IYV. It is a little bright. I would like to see him match the color from the front markers in the neck or in the headstock for the logo. Well, let's get into some of the tones. What we're going to show, I'm going to move this camera ever so slightly so it's a little easier to see what I'm doing here. We're going to start out in passive mode. And sound sample wise, don't roast me too badly in the comments because I am not a recent bass player. I haven't played bass in quite a while. So it's just something that I'm picking this up to go ahead and get back into it. So in passive mode, you have a volume only. There are no other tone controls in passive mode. You do have your neck and bridge selector or blend, which we'll go ahead and start out in the P pickup position, and just a quick little sound sample. And then we'll switch that over to the bridge. So that'll be the J pickup. And then let's blend those two together. So that'll be both the P and the J pickup. And that E, that low E rings out. It's got or that low B, pardon me. That low B really has got some tone to it. So let's go ahead and now we'll go ahead and show there's the bass still in passive, and there's your off switch. So if you're needing to just shut your bass off for any particular reason, you have an off switch built in right there. So next, let's go ahead and go into active mode. I'm going to set all the controls to midway. They do have a boost and a cut to each control. So let's go with flat across the board. There's the neck. Here's the bridge. And here's the blend of both. Now let's go ahead and boost the treble. Now we'll boost the mids. This guy here. And this one is going to be boomy. This is boosting all the lows. I find the low boost on this a little bit excessive. So I do run that I'll usually run it flat or slightly boosted. Just a 10% boost if that. So now let's go ahead and a couple quick things. I don't do slap bass. Like I said, I'm just getting back into playing bass myself. So it is something that is I'm not as fresh on. My signal chain is actually running through a hot tone pulse, which is right off screen over here. And that is running just a very basic preset. I'll have a screenshot of that on screen now. That way you can see what I'm running. But other than that, I've been impressed with the bass. I've really used it quite a bit recently in the week that I've had it. Um, Everything seems to be built well. The tuners are actually really solid. I've had no slippage, no tuning issues. Stability's been good. I will say this though, the strings that you get with it are hot garbage. So the strings are hot garbage. They will leave crud on your fingers. That's just from playing just now. So I have a lot of black gunk on my fingers from them. Other than that, they've been all right. They sound okay. I mean, the tension is good on the B string. I get a little floppiness, but that's because I run the B string very low to the fretboard because I use a pretty light touch when I play. Just a couple of last shots here real quick. Like I said, go get one. Honestly, go get one because this is one of the most underrated basses I've seen. Money wise, you can't. There's a lot to like at this price point. Even at the 180, if you can get it at the 180, you're still getting a good deal. If you can get it at the 130, you're getting an absolute smoking deal. This does have a 9-volt battery slot on the back, right here. I'm not going to dig into the control cavities or anything like that. If you guys want to see a video of what that looks like, some of the up close and personal, or the details of the bass, I can do that. It's just that at this point I don't have the facilities to do it at the moment. We had a little bit of a heating issue in the house, so unfortunately I haven't been able to do a whole lot with my space that I have here. But yeah, if you guys want to see more of that, I'd be more than happy to go through that and show it. Leave a comment down below if you want to go ahead and see that. Other than that, I don't have a lot for you beyond just a few quick notes on it. If you guys want to pick one up, I will leave a link down in the description, which is an Amazon affiliate link. And if you do purchase through that link, I do earn a very, very small commission. And that any of that money that comes in from Amazon commissions goes right back into the channel to go ahead and help fund purchases like this or ham radio purchases as well. So I do appreciate you guys watching the video. And if you have any questions, comments, or otherwise, leave them down below. Don't forget to subscribe. And if you want to share this out to anybody else that is looking for a good budget bass, go ahead and share that video to them. Thanks again for watching. You have a great day. 7-3. November 0, Victor, Fox, India.
November 6, Papa Station, please. November 6, Papa, Victor, Mobile, 59, California. Thank you so much, Ian, and solid 5 to 9 here. And thanks for being a depot today.